Now we are looking at the 12th day of Advent. Let's open up our Advent calendar. Again, let's look. Where is... Do you see it? Is it 2-1 or 1-2? It's 12 right here. Let's see what we have now to read. It is going to be the Christmas treasure hunt. That looks like Rapunzel. It was just before Christmas, and Ariel and her husband, Prince Eric, were walking along the beach. Suddenly, Eric's dog ran up and to them. He was carrying a waterlogged boot. "I've been searching for that boot for months," said Eric. It looked like Eric needed a new pair of boots. Ariel decided to get him some for Christmas, but she only had a few days to think of gifts for everyone else. Ariel and Eric returned to the castle. As soon as they stepped in, Carlotta, the housekeeper, announced it was time for tea. "All ready?" asked Grimsley, the butler, checking his pocket watch. He gave it a tap. Must be broken." Eric and Ariel invited Grimsby and Carlotta to join them for some tasty treats beside the Christmas tree. "Isn't the tree beautiful?" Ariel remarked. Carlotta suggested that we reuse red and gold decorations this year. "Why, thank you," Carlotta replied. "Those are my favorite colors." Ariel was delighted. Now she had gift ideas for Carlotta and Grimsby. The next day, Ariel went into town to do her Christmas shopping. There she found the perfect pair of boots for Eric. For a special surprise, she also got a bottle with a tiny ship built inside. It reminded Ariel for the first time that she met Eric beside the ship. Then she chose a shiny pocket watch for Grimsby and a gold necklace with ruby pendant for Carlotta. For Max, Ariel stopped at the butcher shop and got the biggest bone she could find. Ariel still had to find gifts for her father, her sisters, and the friends from the sea. When she found a store filled with colorful glass hearts, she knew her search was over. "What beautiful ornaments," Ariel told the sales clerk. "I'll take them all." Back at the castle, Ariel carefully wrapped the gifts and wrote a special message for each one. Suddenly, Ariel heard a loud chewing noise. Max was gnawing happily on the bone that she had gotten him. "No opening presents early, Max," she scolded. She took the bone and hid it with the other presents under the bed. "Ariel," Eric called upstairs, "it's time for presents." Ariel joined the prince by the tree. "It is all right if we do that later. I told my mer family and friends that I would meet them on the beach this morning." Ariel decided she could keep looking for presents later. "Of course," replied Eric. "Come along, everyone. We're going on a Christmas visit." Ariel's friends, Flounder, Sebastian, and Scuttle, were waiting on the beach. Scuttle, the seagull, handed Ariel a small chest. "We thought these whatchamajingles would come in handy." Ariel opened the lid and saw the sorts of treasures that she had loved to collect when she was a mermaid. There was a bent fork, a cracked mirror. "Thank you," Ariel exclaimed happily. "We all helped to find them," Flounder said proudly. Just then, King Triton and Ariel's sister swam up. "Merry Christmas," they called. "Merry Christmas," Ariel replied, waving to her family. "We brought presents," Ariel's sister Aquata shouted. "Oh, thank you," Ariel exclaimed. "I have gifts for all of you, too. Except..." Woof, woof. That doesn't seem right. Max barked. The dog ran up, holding a boot. "Your presents," Ariel said to Eric. Now she knew where the missing gifts were. Max had buried them on the beach. Ariel thought quickly. Surprise, everyone. We're going on a Christmas gift treasure hunt. Ariel, you are amazing, Eric said. Only you could turn Christmas into an adventure. Soon, Eric, Carlotta, Max, and Grimsby were digging around on the beach. Ariel's friends and Murr family cheered them on. Try digging near the old rowboat, Flounder called. Or near the sand castle, Aquata shouted each time someone discovered a present. Scuttle would pick it up and deliver it to the right person. First-class airmail for Carlotta, Scuttle called as he dropped a small package in the housekeeper's lap. The treasure hunt was loud, sandy, and the most fun anyone could remember having on a Christmas morning. Everyone loved Ariel's gifts. After the treasure hunt was over, everyone gathered by the water's edge to say goodbye. Merry Christmas, they called to each other as Ariel and Eric headed back to the castle. Back inside, Ariel and Eric sat by the fire and admired their gifts. What a wonderful Christmas tradition, Eric said. We could have a treasure hunt every year. Ariel smiled. It had been a day full of surprises, and sometimes the most unexpected treasures were the best. Boy, that would be fun to have a Christmas treasure hunt. Where would you hide your gifts?